So I recently interviewed Diabolic, and I read him part of the Rebel Arms chapter in regards to what you had to say about him. He doesn't remember things the way that you did. He said he thinks you're confusing two separate situations, but he did say he needed to speak to Verbal about the verses that he had of Diabolics.
Okay, so did he elaborate? How does he think I'm mistaking one for two situations? It was one thing. It was all just one occurrence.
He doesn't remember that. I guess he doesn't remember the licensing situation at all.
It wasn't a license situation. It was an unreleased Diabolic verse. A license is something previously released that's like you can license and transfer to someone. This client wanted a Diabolic verse. Like, for some reason, Diabolic wasn't hitting him back. The guy had $500. Somehow got to me and was like, can you get me a Diabolic verse? And he's like, he's not answering. I'm like, well, if he's not answering for you and you're trying to pay him money and I didn't answer for me, I call Verbal. Verbal's like, yeah, he just did like 2 or 3 tracks for me. I'll sell you one. Cool. I bought it for $300. I put $200 in my pocket. Diabolic's like, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. That's how the argument started. Give me the $500. I'm like, I already sent Verbal 3, so I'm not doing that. I called the artist. I'm like, look, this is going to be a headache. I'm just going to give you your money back. Don't use the verse. That was that. It was simple. I still do little deals like that. $100 here, $200 there, $50 there. And then on the controversy side, like $10,000 here, $50,000 there, $35,000 there, like whatever, money's money. But that was like the origin of like him not liking me. And then I don't remember if it was when he was leaving Viper Records or something to do with the administrative work on A Liar and a Thief, but I had to get him the Canibus sign off, and I wasn't a dick about it. I just did it,
He did say that, though. He said that you did do that for him, and he was grateful for that.
And come to find out, he's really good friends with Matt Diamond of Coal Mine, and me and Matt, when we met, we didn't hit it off. In fact, in the Fat Beats like related chapter, I'm talking about how when Matt came in, he kind of like was fucking with my money. Because when me and Joe had a great relationship, and I'd go in there and be like, I need 20 grand for this, 25 for this, 10 for this, 15, like that kind of shit. But then me and Matt became good friends. And then him and Diabolic are, so that, there could be some work between me, Coal Mine, and Diabolic in the future.
He did echo some of your sentiments in regards to Stacey Castro, though. He said that it's really weird to see Chino's page and see like prayer hands underneath, or like kind of like some of the message that gets sent out almost as if they're writing it from his perspective in a way, or like he's been hit up by Stacey directly in DM. Like,
bro, I would freak the fuck out. I'm not saying this to be funny at all. I would lose my shit if I opened my messenger one day and I had a DM from Chino XL.
That's what he basically
I don't care
said.
who's right. China, Stacey, anybody. I would freak the fuck out. And it's triggering for people. And it's like, just, if you want to talk to me and you have an Instagram page, write me from your fucking Instagram page, you weird ass bitch. What? Why are you commenting as Chino XL? You have your own page. China has a page. Stacey has a page. Joe has a page. I think it's funny when because I know like some of the people who run Ghostface's page, when I see them like talking to each other, but it's really them commenting back to them. It's fucking weird and corny and just hilarious. And it's stupid, dude. Like, I think it was apathy that like, maybe self-titled or someone made a post and like Chino XL, Stacey Castro, because that's what it is now. Chino XL is Stacey Castro now. It says in there the page registered in Barcelona. That's where she lives. Like fire emojis under anything. And apathy is like, who the fuck is writing this? He knows it's Stacey, but still, just to prove a point, you're not Chino.
He wrote that?
You can comment as you. You want to be these people. I don't want to be any of these motherfuckers I work with. I'm me. That still hasn't resonated to some people. There's a lot of these circumstances where I'm as important, if not more, in the projects I'm associated to. That does not apply to Rakim, okay? But we can't discount what the fuck I do. I already showed you the fucking mathematics of it all. Chino last 2 albums, 30 G's plus for me. Last 2 features, 10 G's plus for me. Without me, $6 grand, 1,200. Like, okay, there's a difference.
Well, Diabolic said that he didn't like kind of like the energy he was getting from Stacey in the DMs and stuff like that. Like he said it was very weird for him. And
very, very, very turtleneckish. Very turtleneckish energy.
But he also said that he doesn't like like it's a weird situation, the back and forth between the estate and everything. But he did say that the one thing he doesn't like is seeing you and Joe beef, though. You and DJ G.I. Joe.
He's friends with you.
Yeah, that's why.
That's the funny thing. But Joe's like, if you're friends with M80, like, suck my dick. And Diabolic's gonna be like, I'm not gonna suck your dick. But like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like M80's wrong either. Because he's not a fucking Diabolic is very intelligent.
He laughed at the end of your chapter where you said that the next Thanksgiving is going to be very awkward between Rebel Arms. He laughed at that you wrote that. He had a good laugh about that.
Funny.
It was pretty funny. But yeah, he seemed to not really have any like negative feelings towards you or anything like that.
Remember, Joe was kissing my ass for months after Chino passed. It wasn't until China was like, we are going to like revolt against M80, where Joe's like, I never signed off on Chino using my beat. Like, who the fuck are you? Chino doesn't need a damn sign off from you. This is your first big placement ever, and it's the worst song on the album. He paid some guy, which is funny because he has no money, paid some guy to write a fucking article reviewing the album and saying like his song was the best. Like, bro, stop it.
Wait, how did you find that out?
I know people.
I know people.
I know things, yeah.
Okay.
Dude, come on. I can show you 100 articles on Darkness Not Colors, but this one is like lumps of silver. Stop.